Yes, I need a haircut, but before I do, I'm going to explain to you the trade that ICT took on September 3rd, 2025. I am talking about this trade, of course, and this is the trade on my computer, and I'm going to explain it to you right now. Look at this trade. Look very closely, because it's going to be all clear. If you think, how can he be so obvious with this stop loss, and how can he be so this and that? In my opinion, first I'm going to explain to you the most important factor why he took that trade, which is this gap. Monday, the September 1st percentage fair value gap, this gap is very important. That is the biggest influence of why I think he took this trade. We have that current new week opening gap. That low of that is getting respected, and that's why where he took that trade is a reasonable suggestion to go lower. There are other factors like that volume imbalance that he's talking about, but I didn't see that volume imbalance because I trade the micro contracts. There is slightly difference between the mini and the micro contracts, which are mostly volume imbalance, and sometimes a high or a low gets deferred, if that's an English word. I'm looking for other reasons why he might take that short. As you may have noticed already, there is a new line. What is that line? That is that daily fair value gap low, this one. So now another reason why he entered that short. So there you go. If we add all the confluences, I think this is the reason why he took that short. There are other reasons, which is the expectation of relative equal high. So at the opening price, we might trade up to that, which we did. And that's the trade that I took. And I'm going to explain that right now. So this is the trade that I took, 60 handles and I'm out. The reason why I leave Monday's first percent fair value gap of September 1st in it is because it still has high confluence. And I want to use that and I want to be aware of that throughout the day. This is the 1 minute entry model, but there are other confluences of why I took that trade. First one is that 10 a.m. bread folder news. The first opening was a little bit messy, and there are a lot of things that I look at when I enter in the trade, but I'm not going to explain that now. The main reason is that 10 a.m., that silver bullet, picture clearly here, and then the 1 hour gap. I am talking about this gap in a 1 hour chart. So per usual, we can see at the top left the 1 hour chart, right underneath the 15-minute chart, and underneath that the 5-minute chart. As of today, I wanted to use that 1 hour fair value gap. We started to trade below that, we started to trade under that. I waited till 10 a.m. Then we rallied up to the Monday gap. We took out the relative equal highs, which was kind of concerning for me that, all right, maybe I missed it, and maybe if we inverse that gap, only then I will enter a trade. But I could see that we traded back into that first percent fair value gap. We had that silver bullet gap, and we had that order block. So for me, that was enough confluences to be willing to take my risk on that trade. And 60 handles, and I'm out. So that was my day trading today. I'm not gonna explain everything because I need to get your attention. You need to give me ad revenue.